So remember, just do what feels good to you. Stay focused on your breath. So this breathing technique can also be really good to just like help with like short-term spikes in blood pressure, but it can also have some longer-term benefits as well. Okay. So not only does it just feel good right now, but it can actually help out later too. So let's go and place ourselves at the middle of the chair. Well, you can be if you want to. If you want to go, that's okay. So let's go ahead and begin. We'll go right into one sun salutation together. So the feet are shoulder width apart. And then inhale. Exhale, roll forward to a forward fold all the way to the bottom. And you can keep the chin lifted to stabilize your blood pressure. Feel that stretch along the spine. On your next inhale, lift to half bend. Exhale as we forward fold. Take a deep breath in. We'll exhale, unfold. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale the arms down to your side. Scoot yourself to the very front of your chair. And then extend your right leg out as straight as you can. And lift the toes. Keep the knee locked. And all together we're going to inhale, lift. Feel the squeeze in the upper back. And now let's exhale, round forward. Feel the stretch in the lower back and in the back of the thigh. Behind the knee and on the top part of the calf and down into the heel. And stay with your breath. As you exhale, just melt into that stretch a little bit farther. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, unfold to neutral. And draw that knee into your chest. Lift the spine as tall as you can. Toes will point up and down. Once again, send that right leg out. This time, point the toe down, but keep the knee locked. Then inhale, lift and open. Squeeze the upper back and stretch the front of the arms and chest. And exhale, reach and round forward. Now we're starting to feel a stretch in the top of the ankle and the top of the foot. Move down onto the top of the toes. Still stretching the hamstring and loosening up the lower back. Draw a deep breath in. Exhale, unfold. Tuck the knee into the chest again, and this time just point the toes up and down. You might feel like you can get a little more. Shake that leg out. Stay at the front of the chair. And then send the other leg out straight. So the knee is straight, and this time the toes are lifted. Then inhale, open down low. Squeeze the upper back. Stretch the top of the chest. Lift the toes, keep the knees straight. And as we exhale, it's round forward. Stay concentrated on your breath. Hold and inhale. And exhale, unfold. Tuck that knee into the chest. And then lift the chest and grow tall. Go rotate up the ankle. extend that leg out straight. Lock the knee. This time toes pointing down. And again, inhale, lift, lower the arms. Feel the stretch down through the collarbones, down the front of the arms. Squeeze the upper back and breathe in. And exhale, reach and round forward. Again, feeling that stretch on the top of the foot as well as the back of the leg. We'll breathe in together. And exhale, unfold. Draw the knee into the chest. And this time, point the toes just up and down. Stretching the front of the legs, also stretching our hip flexors, which is, you'll feel like right in the crease of the hip, or right to the inside of your hip bones, okay? So let's go ahead and turn to our right. Drop your left leg back as far as you can. The toes can be flat or tucked under. And then start to lift the chest, lean back. Feel a stretch in the front of that left hip. That's the sweet spot you want to stay with. And down the front of that left thigh. Get into warrior one. Let's breathe in and lift the palms. And if the overhead motion is rough on the shoulders, just keep the chest lifted instead. Feel the core tighten as you lift back. Lengthen the neck, take the shoulders out of the ears. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the arms. And then gently twist towards the back of the chair. Stay with your deep belly breaths. Breath in. Exhale, unwind. Come back to center. We'll do a hip flexion release and a new move. So sit at the middle of your chair. We're going to breathe in. Exhale, gently fold forward. So with your left hand, foot just outside the ankle. With your right hand, keep it free. And now as we inhale, lift up towards the ceiling and open the chest to the side. Keep the neck long and relaxed. And as you exhale, untwist and come down back to neutral. This is great for our upper back and our posture. So we'll inhale, lift the right hand and twist. And then exhale, gently come back. Two more. Try and reach back a little bit farther each time if you can. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and twist. Exhale. Hold on the bottom. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, unround. One vertebrae at a time to neutral. And before we get the other side, let's do our cat camel so you can stay where you are. I'll turn so you can see. Just like before, as we exhale, around the back and tuck the chin. Breathe in, lift the chin and the chest, arch the back. exhale, fold, rounding forward. And then we'll inhale and lift, arching back. And come to neutral. And warrior one on the other side. Turning to the left. Drop the right leg back about as far as you can. Toes flat or tucked underneath. Okay. Begin to lean back and feel the stretch down the front of the right hip and thigh. If you're not feeling it, just reach that right foot back just a little more. Begin to warrior one. You can inhale, just lift the right hand or both. Or again, if it's the overhead is hard on the shoulders, just stay here and just keep the chest lifted. Feel the ab muscles tighten to support the lower back. The stretches on the front of the hip and down the thigh. Lengthen the neck. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the arms. But gently twist towards the back of the chair. Breathing through your belly. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly unwind. Come back to center. Scoot the hands forward to the very front of the chair. And then again, we'll breathe in, exhale, fold forward. And your right hand reach to the outside of the right ankle, and the left arm hangs. Now as we breathe in, let's lift the left hand up towards the ceiling, open the chest to the side, and lengthen the neck. Exhale and lower. Inhale, lift. If you can feel your shoulder blade press into your upper back, that's how we can start to improve our thoracic spine mobility. Working on the rounded back. Really great to help improve our upper back posture. Exhale and lower. Let's breathe in together. Exhale, unfold. And inhale back to neutral. Here, let's work on the back of our shoulders a little bit. So first we'll go right into a chair pose to airplane. So all together, we're going to inhale, lift to high mountain. Keep the back as straight as you can, but just hinge and tip from the hips, reaching for the intersection of the wall and the ceiling, keeping the neck long. And breathe in. Exhale, reach the arms back, and squeeze the muscles in the upper back. Breathe deep from the chest. Feel strength in the upper back. And inhale. Exhale the arms forward to chair. Inhale and lift tall. Exhale, lower the arms. And then another new move for you. So we're going to breathe in. Exhale and fold forward. Remember, you can always keep your chin up whenever we're folded to the bottom. Arms hang to your sides. And then as we inhale, reach the back of the hands up towards the ceiling and hold. Feel the tension in the back of the shoulders, across the upper back. Lengthen and relax the neck. And exhale, lower the arms. And moving back and forth. Inhale, reach the knuckles out to the side walls. Exhale and lower. This time, inhale, lift the arms and hold. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the arms. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, unfold. Okay, and a couple cat camels. It's really nice to massage the discs and the vertebrae, encourage some spinal circulation. So stay right where you are. Just like before. So as you exhale, round forward. You inhale, lift, and arch the back. Just go back and forth a few times. Back to neutral. And come to center. So we've got a couple core exercises for you. So this will be our last flow that we'll go through. So just gotta scoot the hips all the way back if you want back support. If you want to challenge yourself, just bring the hips a little bit more forward. Okay? But if you need the back support, it's there for you. So let's start with our hands right on the bottom of the seat and lift the chest. Your elbows can be on the back of the chair too. Okay. So with our right leg extended straight and have the toes out to the side. So we're going to inhale, tuck the knee. And exhale, extend. We're going to inhale, lift the leg straight. As we exhale, lower. Inhale, knee tuck. Exhale it straight. Inhale, lift the straight leg. One more. And switch the legs. Left toes rotated out. The strength is in that smooth control. Keep the muscles under tension. So inhale, tuck the knee, can go to the outside. Exhale, the leg straight. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, the knee tucked. Exhale, it straight. Inhale, lift. And exhale. One more. Feet to shoulder width. Now let's get 2 sun salutations. So inhale and lift off. Exhale and round forward all the way to the bottom. Inhale and lift to half bend, just putting the spine at neutral. Exhale as you forward fold. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, unfold. Inhale, lift all the high mountain. One last time. Exhale, rounding forward. Inhale to half bend. Exhale, forward fold. Take a deep breath in together. Exhale, unfold. Inhale, lift to high mountain. Exhale, the palms to the heart.